Welcome to the 2019-2020 End of the Year Award Show. We will cover some of our most fond memories from the 2019 fall, the 2019 winter conditioning, and 2020 spring season. We'll also recognize some of our most outstanding athletes. And while we know this will never replace an end of the year banquet, we hope to share our gratitude and our fondest memories of this season and hopefully provide some closure to all of our crew supporters.
We want to thank all of our athletes, parents, alumni, coaches, and supporters of the Bolles rowing program, because without you, none of this would have been possible. Since the existence of the program, we've had the opportunity to shape young athletes into mentally and physically strong individuals. We hope to have this support for years to come. It has not been easy to find the right words to sum up the year. With the COVID-19 virus and the canceling of our spring season, it's been disappointing for the rowers and coaches alike to not being able to show what we're all about. However, what's most important that is everybody getting through this time safely, and that we're able to continue our progress as soon as possible when we get back together as a team. Before the interruption, we really discovered how much progress we've made with training. We developed better technique, better racing strategies and fitness, and we surprised ourselves when being challenged. For example, I remember the look on the rowers' faces when they were told to do a 5K test in January, when they expected it to be 2K racing only. But after a successful finish, they had gained significant confidence about themselves and were so satisfied. This has been a year of a lot of new things. New faces, new coaches, new workouts, new challenges. While we were not 100% ready to race the 8 in our first race this spring, we showed that there is a lot of potential and excitement in the program. Things that were so cool were when athletes showed initiative and started challenging themselves, like Sophia Quirk wanting to race the single in Sarasota in the fall, Hannah Edwards staying after practice to finish weights and making up the 4-mile test run on her own, and Sophia Klim asking to take out the pair. One of the competitions that stick out most is our last one when we drove down to Orlando in a minivan to race on Turkey Lake. The race course was shortened and reversed due to weather conditions, and we had a hard time with the referees at the start. We learned a lot about ourselves that day and how to improve and better prepare the next time around. But most importantly, we had a lot of fun bonding as a team. While this season is incomplete and we would have loved to see what we could have done this year, it was nevertheless a great start to what can be. To the seniors, Sophia and Charu, good luck with your college endeavors, and we look forward to having you come back as Bolles alumni. To the juniors and freshmen, let's do this again in the months to come and have fun. Go Bolles.
Hi, my name is Holland, and I'm assistant coach for the women's team. I currently go to UNF, and I rowed for 5 years in Tallahassee. I enjoyed coaching for Bolles the few months I had in the spring, and I can't wait to get back to it in the fall. The best memory I have of the women's team is spending Valentine's Day with them. The girls wanted to do a sunset row and get pizza for dinner. So we took some singles out on the water, watched the sunset, and had a nice dinner in the boathouse. And they even invited my boyfriend to that. Working with the women's team has inspired me because of how hard they work. The girls show up every day, work hard on the ergs, take a lot of strokes, and get better every single day. I hope they always know how strong they are and that crew women are a different type of athlete. It was of course sad to have only one race this season, but I'm excited for the future I have with the women's team.
At the beginning of the season, we sit down and have a meeting with the entire team about our hopes, our goals, and intentions for that season. They vary from coming down to the boathouse to have a good time with your friends to making a competitive run nationally. And at the core of each athlete that enters that boathouse, they are given a level of respect. The coaching staff is proud to be a part of a team that offers that respect to anyone and everyone and to feel a part of one family. Thank you.
Gentlemen, I stand here instead of standing in front of you personally, due, unfortunately, to the circumstances that our society faces today. But you can look at this kind of as a blessing because I can't yell and spit at you because I'm behind a screen, so you don't have to worry about getting sick from me. But anyway, We did not end our season like we hoped, but we did have a season that I'd like to recap with our rowers that I think was phenomenal to the point that we stopped. At this time last year, we were worried about us being not a very good team. We had lost some very powerful rowers from our program. But you gentlemen decided that you were going to work hard. And I have never seen a high school team go from guessing, or I should say, we were really guessing last year in the varsity 8 after 5 guys, like who could we put in there? Well, you guys made it hard for us this year because we had 20 guys we had to decide from who were going to be making the top boats. You guys filled in different times during the fall. We raced well with different people sitting in different seats in different boats, and you guys went out and competed and beat some of the best high school rowers in the state of Florida, which eventually will become very good collegiate rowers. I can't even tell you how proud I was of your fall performance and how dedicated you were during your winter training to make yourselves into legitimate scholastic high school rowers. You guys had a really, really good season. Our seniors, you guys stepped up again, on with, when we were thinking about like, okay, where's our Jake? Where's our Mario going to be? Where's our Alexander going to be? They're not strong enough, but dang, did you guys put in the work during the year. Michael Dodd, another senior rower, just stepped up. Couldn't ask for a rower to do more. Most of the rowers, as you know, are seniors who graduated last year, were very outspoken and loud, outside of Richard, but the rest were, you knew who were the alphas in the boathouse. Michael Dodd, tremendous effort. A quiet storm who became a quite the athlete, quite the rowing athlete. As we progressed into the springtime, again, we went from, oh my gosh, how are we going to beat anybody? And you guys have developed yourselves into being outstanding athletes and totally focused, and I couldn't have been prouder of a group of young men than I was of you.
So this freshman class did a really excellent job with creating a culture of coming into practice every day and just grinding and doing everything to find that little bit of speed. And their ability to come together as a group was amazing. And this was displayed with them beating Sarasota in the fall and them doing a great job in the beginning of spring and showing their true potential.
Hey guys, I'm here to talk about the growth of the team from last year to this year. I think one of the most important parts of any team is that it continues to grow. And I think you guys have done a really great job from the past 2 years continuing to grow. It's kind of hard for me to put into words exactly what that looks like, but it's been really cool to come back and see that from all of you guys. And I can't wait to continue this into next year and see you guys when all this is over.
Bolles Middle School 2019-2020 recap. I know next year we'll come back even stronger since you guys took it upon yourselves these past 7-10 weeks, whatever, to train on your own. It's amazing how many of you reached out and said, are you putting out a workout plan this week? Haven't seen it. Can you re-email it? So I know you guys are working hard. Keep moving forward. I know some of you might be going to camp hopefully this summer for rowing or something else. Go have fun. I'll be back. Can't wait to see you all next year. So, something for you parents to know about your kids. They're no different at the boathouse than they are at home. Every day they come down, and we have a plan for them 90% of the time of what we're going to do for the day. And We get them all together, they do their warm-ups, and we will kind of tell them what's going on for the day and what our plan is. And 10 seconds later, what are we doing today? Are we done yet? Are we really going for a run? So it's just kind of funny that they're the same at the boathouse that they are at home. And thanks for letting us have them for 2.5 to 3 hours, Monday through Thursdays. So for some of you guys who are new to rowing this year, wanted to give you a couple shout outs. On the women's side, we have Madeline Annette. She has taken to coxing like a fish to water. Every day she's asking millions of questions, wanting to improve and how to be better. On the boys' side, we have Drew Nussbaum. He luckily gave up ice hockey to come out and see that crew is a much better sport. So for middle school, we have one award for our team, and the award is for the most improved rower. And the award this year is going to Maddie Kaiser. Maddie's been with Bolles crew since 6th grade, and I've had the opportunity to see her all 3 years. This year, she came back with a goal and a mission to be the best she could be. And she has crushed it. Every erg score, every workout, every run, she has gone above and beyond. She's also asked to do Friday practices with the high school freshman women just to get more rowing experience. This year, she has gone and also shown leadership and getting the rest of her teammates on board, working hard and helping push them to do their best. So congratulations, Maddie.
Hello. At this time, I'd like to congratulate our hammers, our men and women's hammers, that were the fastest erg scores in the boathouse this year. The hammer award is kind of different. You don't necessarily have to be the best rower, but you need to be the hardest worker and have the most heart and the most desire to have the fastest erg score. First of all, I'd like to, even though I have not had the opportunity to work with her, but a young lady, Emily Lekas, and I hope I said it properly, in a 1500 meter, she had a time of 5:58. Again, I would imagine Emily was a new rower, and for anybody in this sport to start out and be the golden hammer, you got to give a lot of kudos. It is not an easy task. Next, we'll go to the men's golden hammer winner, which will be Matt Chafin. Now, Matt from last year's erging, you would never think would be the golden hammer. No offense, Matt, but you've come a long way. With your 6:31 gives you a really, really golden opportunity, since you are only a junior next year, to maybe become the fastest erg in the boathouse in the history of Bolles. Again, kudos to both of you guys. That is one hard-earned award. Congratulations.
The Million Strokes Award is an award given to seniors who have spent 6+ years on Bolles crew. It's a minimum of 2 years in middle school and 4 years at high school. This year we have 3 student athletes, all who are being recruited, that have earned the Million Strokes Award. Congratulations to Reina Kuthiala, Stone Henderson, and Selma Shalon.
It requires a lot of effort to take on crew your first year of high school. It takes a lot more effort to do that well and really excel at crew. The Outstanding Freshman Award goes to 2 freshmen who really went above and beyond this season. From their attitudes to their work ethic, they really were outstanding. I would like to congratulate Hannah Edwards and Kevin McAfee for winning the award. Stay strong and keep it up.
Presenting the Reed Davis Award, which is named after an alumni who wants to encourage a particular athlete that has potential and do great things. I'm presenting it to Jenny Chen and Finn Murphy. Great job.
Hey guys, hope you're all healthy and safe. I'm going to be presenting the Coster / 110% Award, awarded to student athletes that go above and beyond, and to commend them on their dedication and commitments to the team. So for the female side, it's going to be Sophia Quark, and for the boys side, Alexander Bryan. So woo!
Our most valuable Oarsman, Oarswoman award goes to the backbone of the team that everyone relies on, and to the person that most embodies Bolles' crew, Sophia Klim and Mike Dodd. Those two would be able to row in any seat at any time, be it sculling, sweeping, stroke, or bow. They are also both team captains. Congratulations.
Each year we recognize our student athletes for another year of service to Bolles' crew. Our athletes commit 2.5 hours each day, 6 days a week, 44 weeks out of the year, and that's excluding travel, optional sessions, and weekend racing. The list you'll see is a list of first-time varsity athletes for Bolles' crew, and in so they earned their varsity letter. Congratulations. The next list are our returning athletes with another year of service. They earned a bar of service. Each bar they have is an added year of service they've given to Bolles' crew. Thank you all for your service. To the parents and supporters who woke up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday to get their child to practice, or 5 a.m. for a weekday a.m. session. To the volunteers who helped at regattas, making sure the athletes were fed, hydrated, and could focus on racing their best. To all those who sacrificed their free time, their energy, possibly their sanity, so that their child could represent Bolles' crew. Thank you. And a special thanks to Eric Lansaw for creating this video and all the other amazing media that he does on behalf of Bolles' crew. To the coaches who share their love and passion for the sport, it's a challenging job taking 100+ Bolles student athletes and bonding them under one boathouse. They too sacrifice their time, energy, and definitely their sanity to make sure your children are better versions of themselves. Each year creates its own theme, a single word that would describe the heart and soul of Bolles' crew in that 44-week window. Rare. From our highest moments to the bitter ending, this year will never be forgotten. A true team-based sport. We learned a lot about each other and most importantly about ourselves. Thank you for all the memories.